Biology Part 44. The cellulase enzymes needed are produced not by the cow but by the microorganisms, mainly bacteria, living in the large number in specialized regions of the alimentary canal. Inside the alimentary canal, oxygen is in short supply, so that bacteria use cellulose as a raw material for anaerobic respiration, releasing several different substances, particularly fatty acids, as waste products. The fatty acids are absorbed into bloodstream of the herbivore and are converted to form other organic compounds or used directly for aerobic respiration. Aerobic respiration within the tissues of the animal, where oxygen is now available. An interesting consequence of the use of the fatty acids for respiration is that cows often survive with very low levels of glucose circulating in bloodstreams. In rabbits and horses, the stomach remains unspecialized, but colon and caecum are enormously enlarged to accommodate microorganisms. This arrangement is not very efficient because within the time available, the food is only partly digested, and because the absorption from the large intestine is limited. To improve the yield useful substances, rabbits often eat their own fecal pellets so that food materials pass through the alimentary canal for a second time. The best adapted grazing or browsing herbivores are ruminant mammals such as sheep and cows. These animals have a four-chambered stomach as shown. The first three compartments, the rumen, reticulum and omasum, develop from the esophagus, while the fourth is called abomasum, corresponds to the true stomach. The rumen is a large sac with capacity of above 150 liters in cow. During the first phase of feeding, the grass is collected and churned together with saliva in the rumen. When the rumen is full, the animal stops feeding and mouthfuls of grass are regurgitated, finding the grinding in the mouth, and thus process called chewing the cud or reminication speeds up the digestion of cellulose and helps to provide good condition for the microbial growth. The rumen contents may contain as many as 11 bacteria and 6 protozoa per cubic centimeter. Partly digested food from the rumens passes through the reticulum into the omasum. The excess fluid is pushed out. The solid mass entry omasum is acted on by hydrochloric acid and pepsin, as in the case of food entering human stomach. The acid and enzymes kill and digest many of the bacteria, and this provides the largest part of the animal's protein needs. As outlined in figure 14.7, proteins in the diet is not used directly, but is first taken up by the microorganisms and either incorporated into new bacterial protein or deaminated to release ammonia. The ammonia is recycled through the body of ruminant, returns to the alimentary canal in the form of urea present in the saliva. The urea is then used to make new proteins which are ultimately digested and absorbed into the body. In this way, herbivores make the best possible use of nitrogenous substances, and very little dietary proteins is wasted. The remaining sections of the alimentary canal ruminants are long but not especially modified for bacterial action.